Hello and welcome back to another Triad Gamer stream. We're part of the Triad Gamers network of content that's slowly being built. I'm of course usual host Nick. I'm all alone today, unlike yesterday with Minecraft. And we're back to some Runeterra. Unlike our Thursdays, our Mondays have, unlike when I did this back on Thursday, Mondays have the Gauntlet. So we're gonna run the Gauntlet a bunch and try, hopefully get a lot of experience, and maybe we'll be able to actually crack the level 13, which I've never done this. So maybe that's a spoiler for Thursday, depending on how well we do. But I'm just gonna take some of the decks I have that seem to be working out fine. If it gets bad enough, maybe we'll just switch over to rank, but I think the extra experience should be nice, and just kind of leveling up our chests for the weekly vault. If you'd like to see more of our content, if you're kind of jumping on watching this VOD, to get a sense of who we are a Triad out of Madison, Wisconsin. We generally play a lot of board games when it's not quarantined out, but definitely video games are some pretty strong point. We each kind of have our specialties on that for the three of us. You can check out some of our recent articles and videos at triadgamers.com, as you kind of saw flash up, as well as check out our Twitter and Instagrams with the handle at triadgamers, and that is GAYMERS, because of course, if you didn't get by my title, and if you're watching VODs later, definitely made a reference to American Gladiators, which, if you know about that show, of course I watched it, let's be honest here. But that joking aside, I do actually have one going right now that I started up just over the weekend that I was going with. The deck, which you're going to kind of not see part of it, but the idea is basically it is a Braum and a Nivea control deck. I mean, it has things like the Rekindler to bring back a Nivea to have multiple Niveas going on, which usually you can't have because you can't play a second Nivea, but if it happens to have it. The Harrowing is a pretty strong card because it can bring in some Niveas that will die for sure, and then they can level back up. So it kind of defeats the ephemeral issue. Some Ruination, some Avalanche to get rid of, aggro decks that might be trying to plague us a bit. Withering Whale also. Vengeance to get some direct ones, which I actually had 3 of these in my hand in this first game, which was ridiculous. But yeah, there's just some general ways to stay healed up, kind of slow down the game a bit so we can get to a Nivea and wreak some havoc for those that haven't seen Nivea much. Hopefully I'll be able to pull off some of those cool combos today. So yeah, we'll just jump right in. Okay, let's see. So updates in case you do kind of follow my Runeterra streaming at this point. I did kind of splurge, and I did get arcade, so that's why you're seeing a little bit different background than the normal one. I just felt the arcade fit better, so I love it. I don't know, it just looked cool, and I had a little fun money, so I do it. Okay, this is terrible right now. And I think we're just going to live with the rest. But this is kind of where this would be a terrible starting hand in most decks, but in this one you kind of don't care because you're not as worried about staying, as taking damage, because you have a lot of ways to heal it back. Like you're about to see here in a second. Yeah, a lot of ways to heal it back. A lot of ways to basically clear the board of small things like they're probably going to be doing. See, I'm not actually doing too bad. I'm obviously not attacking, like that's not what's going to be happening here, but I have the ability to throw down an avalanche, I have the ability to let them attack and heal myself, Yeah, I think what I want to do is pass. Block here, which they'll probably be like, what the hell are they doing? And then let's just avalanche it up. I think they've won. I'm not really sure what's going on here. But I'm just gonna clear their board. Reset. I can heal myself back up if I want to. I think I'm gonna play Braum because then whenever they play I can hook it with the challenge. Challenge, right? So it is. Why is my brain blanking? Why can't I not figure out? Yeah, Challenger. Okay, I'm not losing it. Well, might as well get in for a point. I mean, if they're not going to play anything. Oh, they were waiting. Yeah, this might just be another Avalanche play. I think we're gonna do this. Again, just slowing it down, not committing too much to the board. I think this is probably the best. They'll probably be like, why aren't you? You know. But it's probably the best here because we have another Avalanche. Because why wouldn't we have another Avalanche? That also makes the 3/3 be in our harrowing pool for later. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and hit, because that's gonna give us a 3/3 right away, which is gonna be nice. So why not? And we can play this then. Well, let me play this before. Nope. Which, you know, that's fine, because I have another Braum, which I don't realize yet.
Alright, let's mess some folks up. Let us get going.
Because why not just play another Braum then at that point? That actually has not had the issue of the first time it takes damage. So we can get another 3/3 overwhelm from that.
There's a chill in the air.
So obviously we're going to take this, and then we're going to attack here, and we're going to see if they block. They probably won't. Shocking. But nice part is next turn is 7, so I have Vengeance to kill a unit, I feel like. I think I'm just going to pass. I mean, honestly, we're kind of in a good spot.
Just a chance to run.
Let's see, so if this sees Senna die, they level up. If this sees a Lucian die, it levels up, basically. So neither one is good for us. But I think this is probably the best to start blocking. Wow. I mean, I'm just... I don't want to, because what, they're gonna... They see it, they get a double attack, and it's gonna hit me for 10. Yeah, I don't think there's any way to avoid that, though. Yeah, I blocked badly there, just based on the order of what's going on, but... I'd rather take 10 than have my Braum die, so I'm gonna do this. Because at this point, I need to start slowing that down. You also get to see Lucian's actually pretty cool level up art there.
This is fun, yes?
Holy crap, how many of those do they have? Well, I mean, I can't really do much about this now.
Fight another day.
Yeah, why not? Just keep bringing back Braum, apparently, is the name of this game, apparently. Yeah, we're gonna keep the 1 spell mana, just knowing what's out there.
Will no one listen? I can see the Demacian border from here. Burn away the shadows.
Such naivete.
Help is underway. Stay safe, my friend. Alert the village. They'll come for you.
That egg, did it move? You have to get me out of here.
We can just block all this damage with a little 1/1. just bank up some spell mana there, which is nice.
Come to the light.
Didn't think they were probably going to trade that.
And a long path to get here.
I also know they're out of cards now, which is actually kind of nice. We're gonna end it there because I'd rather keep the kill unit. Oh.
What's the plan?
We shoot them.
If I play this, I have... yeah, I have enough for vengeance. Because they don't have any other cards, so I'm not worried about Anivia having an extra death or something.
Nothing stands in our way.
That's right, that gives that... oh, that's not great. I can do this. I can do this and this. Yeah, I think this is the best to go with.
Such naivete. Join the conflagration.
Actually.
Come from the dark.
Because yeah, it's not like that's going to get any extra stuff. They have no cards, we can kind of play around this, because we still have cards. They're going to kill my Anivia, I can bring back my Anivia, have some fun with that.
You'll pay for this!
Ever watchful. Follow my lead.
Yeah, I can't block that. Yeah. The problem is I had to... I shouldn't have killed her. But... you learn. That's the thing. I'm still pretty new to playing this deck here, so... hoping to get some better experience on it, because it does seem like Anivia control is pretty big at this point. And also kind of... there's a lot of spell casting, so this is good for this, but... so we got a loss. We can come back into it, but... you know... we just need to be careful on the next game. Because you generally want to get to 3 games on your gauntlets. That's when it spikes in experience. I think the idea is that if you can generally just make it far enough in the gauntlet to do that, you get rewarded. So that's that big spike at 3, which is the same thing you kind of see in Arena. If you play a lot of Magic together in Arena, is just that 3 win mark is generally where it jumps up in value, because it's just hard to get there. With in terms of a 50, you have to be better than 50% at least in Arena. Here it's a little different, but you have to keep a 50% for a while. Harrowing's pretty bad early. We'll go here. We attack on 1, so it's actually really good to get some 1 drop. Oh yeah, here we go. This is a better starting hand now. You can kind of have some fun now. Do some combat trickery.
Explosives prime.
They're not gonna do anything there.
Everything's in place.
You have to get me out of here!
Damn it!
These old eyes still see far and clear. Fuse is lit! In Avarosa's name! Death doesn't scare me!
That seems fine. We're okay trading that. Because that one's, it's gonna die at some point and do deal damage to us. Like there's no avoiding that. so we might as well get a card out of it.
Run while you can.
And then heal. And just basically undo all their work that they've just done, because they are definitely an aggro deck if they're playing Swain Sejuani. They're trying to hit us as much as they can, so any trading that we can do like that is pretty nice.
The Winter's Claw strikes.
If they don't break, they'll burn. Make the Empire proud.
Fair enough. So they're definitely playing the kind of whole aggro that direction.
Leave nothing standing.
Let's talk about your death.
That's a big spider. That's a big spider. Which I don't think 3 mana in Freljord Noxus is gonna save that, because I mean I use a 4 mana spell to get 4/4 worth of stats. And basically they would need something more than just 3 toughness. Fair enough, so they're gonna kill that to kill that. That seems fair. And it is a way to kind of deal with the issue. I still don't take damage, which means I'm happy, because in this deck that's kind of the point. Don't really have a lot going on. So let's see if we can find something. Let's see if we can't find something. We might just have to pass our attack around here. Well, we found an Anivia. It's not exactly helpful. But if they do play something with 1 toughness, we can at least Vile Feast and have a blocker for next turn. I have a feeling this game well, I guess next turn we do have the possibility of Ruination. If we don't want to commit too heavily to the board, that would be a good way to...
By my hand.
We're playing Ruination next turn.
Lead us to victory, Grand General.
For sure. Yeah, we're just gonna pass then, because we want to bank the 3 spell mana. We have Ruination. We hope they play something else. If they don't, that's fine.
Clear it out.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a lot of beating here though.
I will break them.
Swain's gonna level up, which is unfortunate, but not a whole lot to be done. We're gonna hope they're gonna play something else. We want them to commit to the board, and then we're gonna kill everything. Because once they commit to the board, this is a lot more worth it then. And this is nice because our avalanches wouldn't work well with the Crimson there than that one. But so yeah, cleared their board. They don't have anything else to play. We can kind of play this to get them to hopefully not do anything else. They do have a lot of direct damage, which makes me a little worried to play Anivia into them. Yeah, well, we're pretty safe attacking. They're gonna deal 2 to our. We don't want them dealing 2 to our Nexus, do we?
Really? Where are you?
We just want a blocker that we can kill for value.
You own what you take.
Or, you know, we're just gonna kill that. Or we're just gonna kill their Sejuani. That works too. I really didn't want to deal with that, to be honest.
Love a taste of reaction.
That's actually really bad. I don't know if they realized that. Oh, that's why. Nope, that's fair. I still find that bad, because it just means I have Anivia sitting there. But, I mean, if that's what they want to do, you know, I'm not going to stop them.
What's that noise?
Because it doesn't actually deal damage there, so it doesn't use the Disciple for what you'd hope for. But... we're just going to be killing things for value here. See what we can find. I mean, it'd be nice if we could find a Vengeance off of this. Oh, wow. Well, that's unfortunate, but You know, I think we just have to take it. The nice part is we do have the harrowing that we can bring back one a little bit here.
The storm approaches.
Just gonna get a lot of cards because I don't think we're that good a shape right now, personally. They have a pretty, I mean, this is pretty strong if you can get this with your plunder. Just a 6/6 where giving a lot of big things overwhelm. So we're gonna do some healing, you know, we're gonna make sure that we can hopefully block some stuff next turn and end the round. Because we can now block the Crimson Disciple, which is nice. We have a way to kill things. We have Rekindler, which is nice because that can bring back then Anivia. Or we're just gonna kill Sejuani immediately. That works too. Because we really don't want. Do you want to just? Yeah, I think this is the best thing. Just automatically kill the Sejuani. They can do too much once leveled up. So I think just killing them directly. You can see they're not having a good day with this. They're really not. I think we're gonna go ahead and just buff this up. Now we're gonna take 2 damage from this, but there's a reason for this. And you'll see it in a second.
Is that all?
Next turn we can avalanche. Actually, I think we'd rather just do this.
We burn, then kindle anew.
Because that's gonna do 2 to them and clear them out. Which is the point. Now they could just kill it. There's that chance. We don't have any way to finish that. That's annoying. But I think we're still gonna do this. Maybe this.
Come to the light.
I think we're gonna do this. So that's gonna deal 2, kill off these things is the idea. That's interesting. That's an odd choice, but whatever they wish to do, you know, because those are, I don't know if they realize those are dead. Because normally you'd probably want to put the one there. Because like, I'm just gonna do this. I'm fine killing my stuff because the Anivia being there is still pretty good for me.
Wrapped in cold silence.
And now they have Decimates, which if you don't know what Decimate is, let me go ahead. Basically it's just damage to me. Now, the only annoying thing is they can cast 2 of them this turn, so we need to make the heal happen, basically. Nice part is we have enough heals, I think, to withstand this.
See the Demacian border from here.
Do we have... No, if they play... No, we have enough to withstand this. I think we're dead next turn. Nope, we can... Oh, we can drain 1. We can survive with 1 life. Which is amazing. Yeah, because we can Harrowing now. We're gonna heal. We're gonna bring in some fun. which gives us triple Anivia. Oh, I forgot how much they died. That's right. Oh, no, because of this. That's right. No, but I don't think they realize how they're dead now.
I bring the storm.
So we're gonna show them this, because this is gonna get rid of that. It's gonna hit a bunch to their face, and I think they're dead. Did we? Oh my gosh, we survived on one. Oh, that clutch draw of the drain to get the spiderling. Unless they have some fast damage, they're dead. Yep, they know it. Oh, that was not a good matchup for us, and I'm very glad that that worked out. Let's just watch the slow avalanche go by on their side, and then
Rest in ice.
and see that's how that works with the harrowing though, is that you get the Anivia back, and so when you get that combo of all the
The
Anivias,
cycle is complete.
you just clear things out. There's not a lot that's gonna survive that in that way. See, I'm really leveling that up now. But hey, I got that. I'm back on track. We hit 3 now. Remember, earlier it was 150. Now it's 400. See, it's jumping. I think it might jump to 1,000 somewhere here by 4 or 5. But that's huge right there. That 150 to 400 right there is huge. So I'm keeping that. Again, we'll keep playing this deck. You've kind of seen most. So I think the only thing is we haven't run into anything. No, we've really run into all the cards at this point, which, because there's not a ton of different cards. It's just more removal and play a Anivia to win later on. I don't think we're gonna make it 7 in the Gauntlet on this. I already actually finished the standard Gauntlet before, which is why I'm actually repping the icon from the original first one. So it's not like we're trying to go for 7 to get that. It's more just experience. We're just trying to run through it, get some experience, level up our vault. This is terrible. Let's get rid of those 2. Hopefully we get a minion. Nope, we don't. Oh, this is gonna be rough. That's the only issue with this deck, is that there's not. And if you're getting some of the whole minion buffing stuff to keep your minions alive and make sure you don't have to kill anything, you kind of run into this issue where you're not really playing minions for a while. But
These old eyes.
oh, are they
see
playing the
far
same?
clear.
Oh my gosh, they're playing Anivia control as well. This might get a little odd for a slight bit here. We're gonna see. I think we're gonna play this. Then we can attack with it.
You can see the Demacian border from here.
Because this is still a good trade for us either
Look
way.
up for reavers.
And we can keep our 3 spell mana. Okay. They're playing it very aggroly, which is very odd for... I mean, I guess you can sometimes have that deck, but I mean, a nice Withering Wail and I'd clear them out next turn. So,
Safeguard
there's an
our
odd choice. Yep. I'll just play this, clear up both their cards, and it's like nothing ever happened. Fair enough, they're going to kill that to draw more. That's fair. It kind of puts us fairly even, actually, funny enough. They have a few more cards, but it'll kind of depend on just which cards are played when, so it's really going to be that kind of mirror match feel here. Kind of see what happens. Let's see. We don't really have any good options right now to deal, so I don't want to just. Oh, I think we're gonna pass. We're gonna see what they play. If they play like, they play a Braum, that would be the exact reason to do this. If we don't get a Braum from our deck, they don't get a Braum. That's how that works. Yeah, they should know though. They should expect at this point we're playing that mirror, so it's a little odd that they're doing it, but.
Something ancient stirs.
We really don't have anything to block that, so I think we're just gonna pass. We're probably gonna take the damage,
Let's soar.
which is gonna be another 3. That's gonna be 4 total because of the storm,
Winds and crack your cheeks.
the glacial storm, and then I think we're just gonna again heal back up. Yeah, they got to resolve their Nivea first, so this is going to be a little rough. But hopefully we can do something. There's not a lot to kill in Nivea, funny enough. It's not really a big part of this deck.
If they're out there, I'll spot them.
I think we're just going to put this out. We'll attack with it because why not? We'll trade that, get some more cards. Hopefully we can draw something that we want.
The signal fires.
Oh, Ruination is definitely not the card we're looking for. Yeah, this is... Okay, we got a Braum,
I bring the storm.
which is not terrible for us at this point, because that can actually get us some... If we can level up Braum, that can do pretty well for us against the Anivia.
How can Rome help?
So we're gonna try this and see what happens with that. They have a Ruination, okay. To be fair, I guess I played Ruination on their Braum, so it's only fitting, but I do have a way to draw cards at least, so we'll do that quick.
Fight another day.
Get some more minions out, maybe. Yeah, actually, we got perfect minion combos.
What's that noise?
These old eyes still see far and clear.
So what we're hoping, and I doubt they're going to do this if they're used to playing Anivia, but what we're hoping is we attack here,
Safeguard our homes.
they block one of the... No, we don't have enough
I will
mana to do that.
endure.
Yeah, we don't have enough mana to do that, but we'll do that. The idea at some point is it will die. We'll use Ruination when it's an egg, but the problem is that we're at 9, so it's a little late for that, unfortunately. But we'll just keep healing up, you know. Actually, that'll be good, because if we attack next turn like this, it's going to do 2 to that, we can trade it. I think I'm going to do this. It's going to die anyway. We're not going to use it anyway, I'd rather have the... What if I just have another... Ooh, let's do a Braum. Let's go that route.
Tell the one about your door again.
They have another... Oh my gosh, they have another Vengeance. I think they were saving that actually for us having Anivia, funny enough, so this is actually kind of nice. We can kind of resolve the Anivia combo, or Ruination, before we resolve our Anivia.
For my homeland.
Let's talk about your tab.
Yeah, 'cause that's going to do 2. We're going to kill the Anivia.
I will be reborn.
We're going to get rid of it. Now they have to have another Anivia. Odd choice is now. I guess it's because they have the mana. And that way, however, they're going to draw a lot of cards that they really don't need at this point.
Light the signal fires.
But it will get their Anivia to come back, basically. And apparently get them a Spiderling, if I'm following correctly, yeah. But they now have officially a full hand size, so they're actually going to start losing cards. So that's going to be interesting. So we'll resolve our Anivia. This might be a very slow game. Actually, in fact, I might actually be winning by them running out of cards the way we're going. No, actually, we're even with that, so that's fine. Yeah, we can attack, do 2 damage. Go that route. They've played 2 Harrowings, right? Yeah, or 2 Vengeance, excuse me. 1 Harrowing. So they're running low on the Vengeances at least. Well, obviously I'm gonna attack, like, let's be honest here.
I protect this place.
Oh. You don't think I'd have one of those? Really? We're literally playing a mirror match, and it's an exact mirror. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. funny enough, we do kill their Nivea. Now it's gonna level up is the problem. Like it's gonna come back. There's. Oh my gosh, they're gonna bring it. They had another one of those. I just have the one. That's not fair. Oh, that's gonna be. That's gonna. Now the nice part is, I actually don't know how that works. But we are gonna play this now because we're gonna take a beating next turn. And we also have our harrowing, so we can just bring it back. Oh my gosh, this game is gonna be torture. Look at all of the. Oh my gosh, look at all those Anivias. There's. I think they've won the Anivia race. I'm not as confident here on mine. Because you can't cast. There's no way to cast two ruinations in the same turn, basically. We have us are gonna block a little bit, like so we don't take damage from that. Yeah, if I buff anything, it's still gonna die because that's 8 damage coming at me. So I just block here, let them die. So that's what's gonna happen is they're gonna die. And then I think it makes sense to do this. Yeah, because we do have another one on the deck still. The only problem is I only have one Anivia death. So I think that's where they're saying like, oh, thanks. And it's like, oh. The hope is that... That's actually kind of fine. I mean...
Alert the village! Light the signal fires!
The Freljord's eternal guardian!
Yeah, because I can't do that in combo.
For my homeland!
Yeah, we're just gonna surrender. We got behind on the Anivia curve. 4 Anivias are better than 1. I'd rather just take the defeat and move on. But and that just shows in my head though that we're obviously playing a deck that should be in the Gauntlet. And just in general. But yeah, so we just again you just lose the one game and you come back and you hope to win the next one. But yeah, that's where Anivia control. I know a lot of people rate it very highly right now, but I'm still iffy on it just because it is so volatile based on your draws, and it can go really well or really badly very quickly. So it's kind of just hoping for the best on things. Yeah, let's stick with this, I guess. Yeah, there we go. So like something like this, I feel a lot more confident on. Like I can get my Anivia out, I can get it going, I can protect it. But on that last one, I had no minions, so they just kind of ran away with it. Got their Anivia down on 6, which is huge if you can get it done early, because you're eventually going to bring it back. Is the idea. You're probably not going to have the one that you start with for very long.
Did it move?
I'd be shocked if they don't have a turn 1 play. Just Draven Darius is very, yeah, it's very aggro-y, so.
No, 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 no.
Yeah, because see, the thing is, if Anivia dies, we just bring it back later anyway. Along with our card draw here. They're going to hit us for 4. There's really not a way around that unless we had the... Well, we still actually this early, we wouldn't have the Withering Heights, but at least that way we would basically come back around next turn and wait and play it so we gain the 3. But we don't have anything like that, so there's really not much to wait on. Yeah, I'm like, I don't know what they're waiting on unless they have a 1-drop, but they just don't want to play at this point. But we're okay with either of these trades, so we're okay attacking into it. And yeah, the idea at this point is basically to bank mana anyway for spells, because we can't play anything. Well, we can play some, but it doesn't make sense. But yeah, come on, Withering. Come on.
Let me show you.
And now Withering is terrible suddenly, but that would still be awesome to draw it, because that would mean we can clear out all the spiders. That will clear out all the spiders.
I love a taste of the end.
Yeah, because it's going to seem weird blocking here. Because they'll be like, aren't you going to take damage? It's like, yeah, I mean, I am going to take damage. You're not wrong, but I'm also going to clear the board.
Look what you.
Alert the village!
I think first we're going to... Nope. Don't do that. Don't, because then you'll get hit by 2. So we're going to do this first. And basically clear out the rest of the board. Which kind of slows down their aggro strategy. Unless they don't have a deny in this deck now. They're just trying to hit me directly for damage. Okay. I mean, there's not a whole lot I can do against something like that, but what I do plan to do is heal a little bit. So there's that.
Oh, I can't wait.
Warm hots and hot soup.
But we've now started to slow it down, which is the important part. We've started to get going now where we can actually do something about it. We have 5 next round. Okay, I'm going to attack. Because if they decide to do shenanigans, I have better shenanigans. This is where that Freljord portion comes into the... You know, I have to bring you these crazy stuff back. Okay, I think we're going to play this. Because that's going to bank some spell mana. Which is what we want for next turn. We want to be able to play Fury of the North pretty easily if we need to, or play Anivia if they don't do much. Okay, I am low enough for that. Do I have a Vengeance? I don't remember. I do not, which is probably going to mean I'm... No, I'm not dead. Okay. In fact, I think the best thing to do then would be to play Braum. No. I think we have to play Anivia because we need to actually be able to kill him, even though we're going to take 2 from... Nope, but Anivia can't play the other spell. So let's see, so what do we got? So this, on top of like this, will still kill it. I'll take 5, this will still kill that. Yes, I think I'm gonna play this. That still leaves me open for Fury of the North against Darius.
We'll need more food.
Delicious.
Ready the torches. Let's talk about your dad.
Because we want to get Darius off the field. Now they might just have a Decimate. The nice part is they can't cast the Decimate this turn. That much I can say for sure. That's the only unfortunate thing with that, and just there's nothing to do about that. They had the tempo, they played a tempo deck, they played right into what they needed. I didn't have the Vengeance at the time I needed it. Come. Apparently Vengeance was the next one, you know, as it always is in these games. Gotta give it to me. Gotta give it to them, you know. Never find a way to, you know, make me not cringe at my own stream. Okay, well, that's the end of that one, and I think I'm a little done with Anivia control at this point. I don't know, I'm trying to get used to it. It's just a weird deck to play. I'm still not used to it. I think the other one that I picked up was an Ezreal Karma deck, which I'm seeing flying around a lot. So we'll go that route. And just see if that fares a little better. definitely has some good interactions, so it might deal with those aggro decks we kept running into a little better. I don't know how it deals with Anivia Control. I honestly haven't had a lot of those matchups with Ezreal Karma, but I would presume it's trying to win before Ezreal Karma comes up, basically, is the idea. And so we're going to see on that. This doesn't seem bad. I can get that down before spell casting. Get the yeah. We attack on 2, which is a little awkward with the Ezreal, but I'd rather not get rid of an Ezreal, you know. So.
With my spirit, not
So
my
there's some spell
fist.
mana now, which is nice. Because then Ezreal next turn
I'll try
creates some fun.
anyway.
And of course they have one of those. I'm on the attack. I definitely don't want to attack into that. I think it's best probably just to keep.
My turn.
Actually, I think we're just gonna skip block. I'd rather get the Ezreal down for the attack next turn.
The world's a big place. Let's see all.
And that's gonna kind of set up a good 2-spell combo then.
Remember the objectives.
Yeah, which they're gonna do stuff like this. There's nothing really to do about that. But this is gonna set up a nice arcane shift. Or not arcane shift. Why do I keep on calling it arcane shift? That's his other ability. Definitely something that. I guess now I could thermo it. No, they might have something to buff. Yeah, I'd rather wait, possibly deny him next turn, so yeah, I'd rather pass here. Do the Mystic Shot next turn with the Ezreal creation.
Watch and learn.
They can't block it.
Nailed it.
Because then if they do try to stop, they do something about the 2-2,
Rome is on the job.
I can do something there to deny it, and that's going to get me a nice Dragonling.
Oh, this hurts.
We're just going to take out some of their stuff, because basically that's going to get me some lifesteal with this Dragonling here. This is the cute Dragonling that comes with the Eye of the Dragon when you cast 2 spells, which is just what I did. Probably going to actually specifically grab my Ezreal, but there's not a whole lot to do about that.
Master your duties. Let's show our friends the door. Ah, this is fun, yes?
Yeah, I'd have to do this, because I don't want that hitting my Nexus, and I have no way to block it, so that's a problem. That's going to summon up a 3-2, which will be nice to deal with it later. And I think we just have to pass. Which is unfortunate, because we're going to lose our dragon, but... Wow.
They should thank you for the freedom.
Well, they got my Ezreal, I'll give them that. And it definitely contributes there.
It is easy, see?
Yeah, I'm just going to try to kill the Swain. I think at this point that's my best bet. I mean, the Braum is very far away from getting anything in terms of level to that. The Fury of the North? Yeah, I guess there's a Freljord deck, so that makes sense, but it was worth a shot, and I had to try to get rid of it at this point.
Sacrifice.
Yeah, I don't think this is going to go well against this one. I didn't even know there was a Swain Braum deck out there, but... And you run into all sorts of stuff here in this Gauntlet, because people are just trying out cool, especially by Monday night, because they're just trying out whatever decks they want to, you know, that might be sitting around that they're going to try out. So you get some very bizarre kind of combos. Well, I can't really attack into that. I don't think I'm going to be able to attack into that or really block it, but we're going to try our best.
Shield is my sword. Have you met my shield?
I hate to do it, but I think I just have to stun that again. Knowing full well that I'm just going to have that issue. Because I also really can't have them, you know, really can't have them hit again, because that's just going to absolutely destroy me.
What will you have? A mug of your warmest milk.
Oh, that's another good Freljord combination now, because healing him is amazing. Oh, this is going to be rough. Oh, this is going to be rough. I should have done both those probably.
You insist on fighting when you could step aside.
You cannot tell the wind to change direction.
Gonna stun Mazriel. Yep. Yeah, I'm pretty certain I'm dead. Yeah, because they're just gonna... I guess I still can block it, so... We're just gonna pass and hope for the best. And maybe I can get out of this. I don't think there's much in my deck to deal with something this crazy.
Pledge or perish.
Let's see.
Good luck. Have fun.
That's definitely the good take. I have to put that there because of Fearsome. I really should put that there because of Overwhelm. And then I think playing this is a good idea. Still gonna take 3. There's not really a way about that.
Firing!
Brahm's gonna level up, which is annoying. Because I don't have much to actually deal with Braum at this point.
Fallen petal.
So I think playing Karma and just going in Lightened next turn is the best bet, and we're gonna hope for the best. I guess because Static Shock, the nice part, it will double. So we'll get 2 cards from it. Not so sure about this one. This game's a bit fishy.
For the Empire.
The few for the many.
So they're gonna stun something. I don't know why they did it now. I guess just to hit more damage on me and get a 3/3 out.
Bleed for Noxus.
I feel like stunning me next turn is a lot better, but
Heart and mind as one.
well, let's see what spells I can do, shall we? Can I level up him in time? I actually can, which is interesting. We're just gonna draw some spells, see what we can find. Wait, if I do this with that, that's gonna give me 4 of those, isn't it?
But could you maybe speed things up a little?
Oh, I have to copy an ally. Okay, well, wait. The copies could be a little crazy there. Actually, we're gonna try this. This seems to be nuts, but I've never done this combo before. But we're gonna fill our board with the Karmas and just see what happens. This just feels good because I can just basically take out the Braum, I think. And each one is gonna start, yeah, let's do this and this. Now they're gonna get another Mighty Poro, a couple Mighty Poros out of it, which might come back to bite me. You know what, I'm actually not as worried as Braum. Let's do this one, And this one. Actually, oh, I should have done Swain in their Nexus. Oh, that would have been good. So this is a lot of hopefully killing the Swain. I don't know how much more damage we can do them without that happening. See, that's still not gonna help them. Wow, they really want that Swain to live, but okay, well we're still gonna do the targets because Ezreal's about to go off, basically. So we might as well just because I'm actually wondering if we can kill them with the Ezreal at this point. Can we take them from 19 down? I mean, we have 5 karmas.
If they're out there, I'll spot them.
I think this is the way we win. This is absolutely insane. No wonder people are playing this. Oh my goodness. Oh. We're putting that in the highlights. Holy crap.
Was meant to be.
So apparently combo players, if you play Magic or any other card game, if you play combo, this is the meta for you. Because being able to copy spells 5 times, you don't get to do that in Magic. You just don't. Were you able to play a 2-mana spell that's copied 5 different times by itself without any activations? There's no abilities or anything, it's literally just there's a card down that it copies that spell. Compared with Ezreal, when you pair it with Ezreal, he does 2 damage for each spell and copy to their Nexus. I brought them from 19 to 0. I'll just have you watch the highlight video later, it'll be fine. You won't know what's going on, but you know, it'll be cool anyway. Cause that needs a highlight video. I'm having some crazy things happening at this point. Crazy stuff. Okay, so we got a champion wildcard. We're almost actually all the way through the standard Noxus path, which is nice. Then we can get onto the Swain and we can start getting those, you know, Swain-nanigans? Is that, can I do that? I don't know. We can start doing stuff with that over here with them. Because I think that's kind of the direction we want to go for sure. Is get that done. You saw how crazy Swain is right now with all these spells that you can just do damage to non-combat damage. I mean, that's huge. So I think we might kind of look that direction eventually. We've obviously finished up our quest at this point, so it's not a huge thing. But yeah, we'll just keep going on this Gauntlet then. Why not? See what we can do. Said American Gladiator style, just force yourself through the Gauntlet and hope you make it in that 60 seconds? I don't even remember how long it was. Oh, this is a terrible hand. We're gonna get rid of that, I think, in that. Ooh, we got an Ezreal. And we attack on 2 and 4, so that's... ugh. But that's kind of nice. Oh, and they're a sacrifice deck, aren't they? No? They really aren't with those choices, but... fair enough. Yep, you're gonna hit me for 1 with your Bark Beast, right? That's what it is? Yeah, Bark Beast. And pass, and we'll just keep that 1 set aside just for this. Yeah, I'm good passing.
Time for a true display of skill. No sweat.
Block there, why not? Cool. It's still dead.
Charge.
Look, they don't expect, you know, I guess they do get They still would have gotten the 3-3, actually. That didn't make a difference there, so that was an odd choice, but... Yeah, we're just gonna pass, because like I said, we can play that next turn. Actually, that would have gotten the Claws of the Dragon out, now I think of it, but... We're gonna play this, I think.
Not my fists.
Throw out the Thermo.
I don't miss.
Actually, let's just attack here. Why not? Not losing anything.
Gotcha.
Thinking that extra target is best, especially because that's going to go away anyway.
Firing.
Can I get anything else out before I kill it? If not, I'm just going to kill it. Again, just getting all these targets, leveling up Ezreal. You can see how good leveled up Ezreal was from last game. So, if you passed by that game and you're for some reason skipped ahead to this one, why? But go back and watch it, or hopefully maybe I'll get the highlights going soon. I need to start making those just for all you viewers who want to just check out the crazy stuff that might have happened in a much shorter span of time. So I think we're gonna put this up here. I think we're just gonna stun that. Just get a lot of things out, you know, make it a little hard to deal with. This is gonna heal us. They're just gonna recall it? No, they wouldn't recall it, that'd be silly. Oh, well that's rude. But, okay.
Follow closely.
Rude. Oh, I still heal though, so there's that. But there goes our Ezreal. We got 4 so far. Now, he doesn't have to be out for it, so if we get another Ezreal down the line... That's a little weird, 'cause it definitely has a name, but... That's also... Oh, because then when they attack with... Well, if they attack with it next, I don't think they realize that I can kill that pretty easily. They don't attack this round. Why do they have... I think that's gotta be a glitch. They shouldn't have that. I think we're just gonna go ahead and attack. I mean... Why not? They're not gonna want to block here. So... Getting some damage. And... Yeah, why not? This seems like overkill, but let's do 7 to it. They're probably going to recall it. I'd expect. They have a Will of Ionia like I do. Huh, that's not what I expected to see. But fair enough. That works just as well, I guess. They don't get the lifesteal, but, you know, it's something. Let's see if I can throw them off their game, recall it right before they can make Ephemeral. Yep, that gets rid of that. That should help a lot. I'll pass to them because I'm okay with this.
Without a sound.
I'll pass.
They follow the wrong master.
I see every move.
I'll just take the 6. Yeah.
Breathe in, breathe out. Within my grasp.
Both of them can kill the Zeds, or I doubt they're gonna block it unless they do the whole bring a living shadow in, seems like a waste of mana for them right now, so probably not. But that is going to go ahead and get me some heal up. Ooh. We're going to go ahead and put this down.
Feeling, is that all you do?
Small minds know only action without purpose.
We're going to end round here. What do we get? Deal 3 damage to something. That will be kind of nice to get rid of the hack room. Or just actually get rid of the Zed. We don't have any way to necessarily get rid of that, do we? Let's do this for right now. I have to discard 2, that's right. Maybe not. So I can't copy things, but you're basically gonna make ephemeral Hecarims. Yeah, I have to see if I can find something better than these two. If they have anything to buff the Hecarim, I'm in trouble. The hope is they don't. Because I am putting a lot into this, but I will get a Dragon Lane next round, which is nice.
Don't look twice.
And that's fine. That's still gonna die, which is the funny part, so it doesn't actually really do much for them. I don't think they realize what leveled up Karma can do next turn, so... Because I'm still gonna get a spell, and then I'm gonna get the extra.
Only the worthy survive.
You act, but do not say.
Yeah, I think they're still gonna level up. It's a problem. Yeah, I think I'd have to let them level that up. So actually, I think I'm just gonna block
Spring does not pity winter.
here. Or do I need to block at all? No, I think I'm just gonna take the 9.
I am the shack. Claim what is ours.
Problem is they do have 5 ephemeral attacks now, but I'm gonna hope that this is gonna help. Plus the lifesteal here. Ooh, that's kinda nice.
My spirit is an unquenchable fire.
What is gained when we return malevolence? The dragon remembers.
Break it up.
Punished restraint.
This is where the doubling is not going to make a huge difference, but the extra 4 life definitely will make a difference. And I get rid of their Zed, which is huge. Clear their board. I can start having some fun with the insight. Ooh, they don't get their extra saplings, so... Okay, let's draw a bunch of spells now. We're just going to draw 4 cards here, because that's just good.
Don't blink or you'll miss me.
Oh crap, no, I should have done it to the hacker room. That was stupid. Oh well.
My saplings.
I'm so good, I surprised myself.
I think we'll end the run there, because
Breathe out.
we're gonna get some extra stuff to help out with us here. This should... I probably should have blocked some stuff anyway, but I didn't. Actually, they're dead anyway in this, so... And that's how you do the Ezreal Karma combo. This could be our run. Because that worked out very nicely for us there. When in doubt, just keep drawing spells until you get what you need. That's how you play it, right? Let's see, that's gonna get us pretty close here to the end of the vault. Like, I think actually, yeah, if we lose, even if we lose the next 2 games, we'll actually end at level 10 here. But I think just based on timing here and just kind of going and let me grab my snack, I will be right back. Don't go away. I will have more Gauntlet craziness when I come back. Thank you. Hello! I'm back to run this gauntlet some more. Let's do this. Let's see if we can get past 3 wins with those one. We've pulled off the combo in both of our win games, so that's a good sign. I remember starting playing Ezreal Karma very early when I was playing, and I had a version of the deck at that point. But eventually, when Karma became 6 mana instead of 5, and they kind of nerfed her a bit, it kind of fell out of practice, and then it still came back. So I don't know if just people found a way to make it work. It was better. There definitely wasn't Eye of the Dragon shenanigans happening before. I remember that. So I didn't have that in my deck. So that might be part of it, which just helps us sustain to get to that late game to allow you to be enlightened. The same way Nivea now has a lot of those tools that we were noticing through Shadow Isles. And these all seem fine. I don't think Claws of Dragon's gonna go out for a while, just unless we really think that's a better, depending on how they play.
I have my orders.
Yeah, because I'd rather play Eye of the Dragon against something like this. Just to get that possible 2-1 life gain stuff happening. Life steal. There you go, that's what it is in this.
The spirit gives to those who listen.
Get that spell mana a churnin'. Wow, they're just throwing out all the stuff. That's really yeah, they're playing a Teemo burn deck. Oh wow, that's not something I expected to see in the Gauntlet. I mean, I get it, but yeah, that's might be a bit too quick for us. We might have some trouble here. Like we need
I can do this.
gotta put something out for sure, because they're about to do 5 damage without hitting us. They're gonna do our trick against us. That's not cool. Really not cool. We're definitely gonna go here and here. We're gonna block that.
Hope this works.
I don't know, I said I'm dead. I mean, this doesn't feel like I'm dead. This feels actually pretty good still. But we definitely need to discard one of these, and I think one of these. I don't think I can play both of them in time. I need to get new cards out here. There we go, like the Ezreal. That's what we need. Something to hit them without them realizing I'm hitting them.
I thought you'd never ask.
Get some elusive shenanigans going. Yeah, 2 Boom Crew rookies is definitely probably not good for us.
War Mason, reporting for duty.
Fair enough.
For the glory of
I
Noxus.
think I just have to let that one happen.
They cannot
We're gonna
hide.
go through. Why are they saying like I'm dead? Do they have something I don't know about? Maybe some decimates? But still doesn't seem terrible for me. Yep, we're out. We're out. The spam was not necessary though. From the other thing, like you spammed literally on the first attack. I get it. You're probably ahead, but you never knew if I was playing something like, you know. Yeah, actually, even an avalanche really could have cleared that out pretty easily. So that was a little uncalled for, but you know, that's what people do. That's the one thing that I always found was interesting with these card games is they try to reduce toxicity with emotes. But I'm like, you can still be toxic with emotes. Like there's enough, and you can without just using body language, you can be toxic in something like that. You know, it's this is not good. So we're gonna go here. I think we have to do that. So you know, someone can very easily obsessively start throwing down an emote or something. You know, there's definitely something. Okay, yeah, we're attacking that. There's definitely things you can do. So when they say that fixes it, I'm always never really a fan of that. Because as you saw, like there's every attack, they're like, yep, you're obviously dead. And it's like, at least just let us play the game though. Like, don't just automatically go that direction. I don't know.
War Mason, reporting.
Ooh, I got them to play that without being able to do anything with it. That's nice.
Ready yourself.
Definitely gonna block there.
We each hold a world within.
We're gonna get rid of that. I don't like it. He looked at me funny.
Clear it out.
I mean, I'm just gonna try to get rid of it. That just means more Ezreal level up.
Clear your head. Let your instincts speak.
Are they gonna attack and trade? Because I'm very okay with this. This is great for me. Because the later we go, the better Karma gets, so. Just go ahead and attack. Get 2 damage in on them, you know, the big 2 damage. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna pass. I mean, they're just gonna hit decimates to the face apparently. I have ways to deal with that. So, we'll see what they decide to do.
Coming in hot!
Let's get some lifesteal up into here in a bit. Give it the night. No, they don't have the night. Okay. I mean, fair enough. I guess I just don't get that. Does it still count as cast? Does not count as casting it. Interesting. We're gonna end the round then.
It is time.
Mine is the hand of Noxus.
We'll bring peace to Ionia, whatever the cost.
What do we get? League of Contraption. That is nice. That's pretty nice.
My axe is ready.
But that is a 5/5 that is expendable. Meaning they only get 1 damage through, doesn't level up Darius. We're all just much happier. Nope. Okay, well, they're gonna level him up. There's not a whole lot we can do about that.
Direct assault. They will bleed for Noxus.
Let's have some lifesteal next round.
None shall oppose me.
And obviously I'm gonna block like this. Save myself as much life as I can.
What is gained when you return malevolence?
We must make our own path.
Oh, I can't wait.
I think I'm just okay passing because I'd rather get it doubled
Let me
next
show you
turn.
what I can do.
Because that's much better here.
Heart and mind as one. Knowledge springs from many
Come on, give me
sources.
deny. Give me deny. I think we just have to okay that. That's gonna help me out a little bit.
Ride on!
This is just how we do removal.
Trample 'em.
I love a taste of reaction. My turn.
Your lesson begins. The dragon binds us.
We don't have enough to do that, do we? Nope, we don't. So we're just gonna take the 2. We're gonna block here. That's gonna do damage to us, unfortunately. But we'll get 1 heal. And we're gonna pass so we can do the...
Breathe in, breathe out.
Ours is the will of Ionia. The body must thrive for the mind to be free.
Yep, because that was their only way of winning. That would be 3. Sorry, I went a little quiet there because I got a little focusing that you had to do there because that was close to losing for sure. Oh my. Oh, that's gonna get us right up against the vault level up to get all diamond across the way. But we're obviously gonna hit it tonight, so I'm not too worried about that. Let's just keep spamming games and grinding through it. Because yeah, maybe this might set it up where Thursday night I can just come in and say, hey, look I'm at 13, let's see what happens. Because I haven't hit that before. I have not gotten that much experience before the time playing. It's a lot of commitment to do that. But getting an epic capsule, I think, would just be really nice. Just every time you level up at that point. This is not terrible. I think I'm gonna get rid of that for now though, because this doesn't help us much in the early game. Okay, well having both champions in the starting hand will be nice. I mean, obviously I'm attacking on 3, so this is gonna be nice.
Don't let the fluffy tails fool you. Pick on someone your own speed.
Get double target. We're gonna get the Claws of the Dragon out from casting 2 spells. We're gonna get rid of one of their crucial pieces because this is huge for that deck.
Rain from a cloudless
I've
sky.
seen that go absolutely wild in that kind of style deck.
I thought you'd never ask.
So we're just gonna go ahead. Yeah, we're not gonna have any mana to actually cast the Mystic Shot we get, but getting the damage in I think is just gonna be better here. We might actually use the 1 mana discard this. We're gonna draw mostly spells anyway, so a 4 mana discount on that would be nice. I'm actually kind of okay with him stunning this. Now the reason is that, like I said, I'm not gonna get much out of this here. So I'm gonna still attack with this, and if we trade there, we trade there, and that's awesome for me.
You cannot win.
Because if they don't have things to recall or, you know, get value out of it, it's gonna be kind of rough for them. We'll obviously see what they have though. Only problem with this is that I have to discard 2 things, versus this just draws me 2 things.
Silent as death. I will play my part.
You're between me and glory.
Might as well do this. Clear out that. You know, if they want to do something to my side, feel free. But I'll keep this for next round then. Because staying even with an aggro, yeah, I had a feeling they had something like that. Staying even with like an aggro deck like this though, it's gonna be nice for late game here. I'll just kind of fill up our spells, our removal. So they have a lot of stunning and recalling, so we want to kind of force that a lot of times. And it's unfortunate, just that we don't have any other minions, and we might want to end up playing Karma out then.
The world waits, begging for dominion.
Yeah, I think we just pass here. We might just do the 6. If they play something, we might just use the 6 here to kill it. Well, since they already attacked, I mean,
Where there is life,
might as well
there
get
is
Karma
hope.
down. Start getting some spells.
Think you're fast?
Really? Another one of those? Okay, fine. We only got 3 on the Ezreal when we were playing before, so that's the only annoying part. Oh, and a recall. Okay. Nice part is
Underestimate.
the
I
problem is it
dare
does
you.
level that up then. Now, it's not their turn to attack next round, which is nice. So I do have some time to kind of deal with this. And by deal with this, I mean... Ooh, actually, no, I should go ahead. I'm not going to be denying much, probably. So we're gonna do this. It seems silly to get rid of Mystic Shot in this deck, but what we want to do is we want to be able to get both of these out this turn. Because they don't have quick attack, so if we can get 2 3/2s down, we attack with them, and I think that will actually really help. Kind of start tempoing it. Fair enough. That's still okay, actually, because it's still something they don't want to block with.
Tear your breath away.
And it means we can block, we can attack into this and not feel bad. Now, they could still do recalls or annoying stuff like that, but we also have a stun later, which will help. Yeah, see, they don't want to trade there, if you noticed. Ooh, lifesteal, interesting. The nice part is we do have Karma now to kind of save, to deal with later.
With me.
Spring does not pity winter. You act, but do not see.
Yeah, they're gonna gain some life here, we understand that, but at least these will trade. This will be stuck back there. We'll get a 3/2 out of it.
Spring rainbows.
Never dies.
We're gonna play this, because there is a chance that they play something that we would want to play the Mystic Shot on. Currently we don't have anything, but they might just do that, so... We're getting the Ezreal up, we got it 5 of 8 now. I'm gonna do this. It seems weird, but I want to get the extra 2 lifesteal in case we get the Challenger or something, and then I'm gonna want to get the Ezreal down too.
The world's a big place.
We're just basically
Let's see
going to...
all of
Again, I think that's another glitch. They shouldn't be showing that it has quick attack when it's not attacking. It hasn't, unless they do have an option to rally, which maybe is why it's doing that, but it shouldn't show that to me because I wouldn't know that as a player. So I think there's a visual bug happening there. Fair enough, they're going to stun those. Nothing to do about that, unfortunately. But we'll go ahead and we'll just throw Karma out then. And there's no reason not to. We don't have any spells to play, we're not really getting anything in that direction. So might as well just throw that out and end the round. We're gonna get an Enlightened Karma.
My spirit is an unquenchable fire.
So we're gonna hope for a nice spell of a draw off the top, because this spell is not good for us right now. I'm actually not sure if I want to play this. Is very conditional. You have to basically perfectly get out the Eye of the Dragon, get the Dragon down, and then put it, which just is very difficult to do. I don't know about that one.
I'll do what must be done.
Okay, they're gonna stun those. Fair enough.
Underestimate. I dare you.
Even at war, you remain so calm.
We have a cat incoming, it looks like. This is Liliana. If I pick her up, she'll run away, so we're gonna leave her there. But she's our little tuxedo cat, and she just wants a little love. So we're just gonna give her a little bit of love. Okay, so this is kind of hard to do. So I think we still stun.
I see every move.
I think we just take the 6 then. Actually, no. We're gonna block here. We're gonna lose one of these, but we still have one. It's gonna give us the thing that we can move Ephemeral onto there, which is very hard to deal with. You really can't deal with something like that. So we're just gonna... Oh, it was stunned. That's why. Okay, fair enough. We're gonna get another 3/2. Actually, oh, it gives it to me twice. I didn't realize that. That's interesting. But I'll still get an Eye of the Dragon. I can put the Ephemeral onto here. I can use these to block. I think that's our best shot to kind of get this game back under control. And we're just gonna have a 2/1 that has lifesteal now, which is nice. That's a nice kitty. Kitties. Hi. Yeah, I don't know if they know what to do in this case, because this is kind of a weird probably thing for them, where they're not used to having Ephemeral on their Blade Twirler there. It's not really good for them. But it's kind of where I'm actually okay at this point. If they just leave it, I'm okay leaving this in reserve. I'm gonna get another one of those next turn for blocking. Yeah, I seem to put them in a tough position because this is a lot longer than they've been taking for their turns. Okay, so we're gonna stun that to get, I guess, out.
Now who's got the upper hand?
That's fair. I think I'm just gonna pass. I mean, I'm fine with this just dying, basically. Oh, that was a bad choice, because now I have this. But it's gonna deal 20 damage to them. That was not the smartest play to play that now. So you can deny one of them, that's fine. They still have to deal with the fact that I just did 10 damage to it, and I'm a spell stack. And no, I'm just good. I just want that to die. That's their win con. You know, the sooner we can get that out of the way, the better. We have a deny spell, which is nice. So anything they try to do to kind of fix things, not going to work for them. Actually, in fact, we want that to happen, because then we can get another Dragonling.
It is time. Atone.
Just that? So I'm like, that's perfect, you just want to attack with that. Oh, they have a Yasuo. Okay. So this is where it's going to get a little rough, because Oh, they don't have any cards though.
Answer for
Oh no, they have
what
one.
you've
Okay.
done. Have nothing more to give.
So at this point, the rough patch we're gonna hit is them doing stuns or recalls. Now the nice part is we can stop it, so they can't actually get Yasuo to strike it. And that's what we're kind of hoping to happen, is that they'll play something, we'll be able to deny twice. So we're definitely gonna trade there. We're definitely, definitely gonna trade. Okay, how do I do this? Definitely gonna trade here. Yeah, we'll leave it with just one there. Trade there. We want to keep that. Do we just take the 5? We are getting 4 back.
I see every move.
So I think we're gonna block here. But that trade's big for us. So we're still at 13. Again, we have a spells deck. I'm not as worried. I have deny in my back pocket if they try to do some silly stuff. There we go.
The order rewards its faithful.
Rough technique. Good results.
We're gonna draw some cards. Get Ezreal leveled up possibly. And basically what this is doing, we're just trying to make it where they have to constantly be putting out new threats. I can't deny that because of quick. Okay, fair enough. I'm still gonna get a kill on one of them. Which I do get the Ezreal out, which is nice. I'm gonna play the Ezreal.
They don't know what they're up against. I thought you'd never ask.
Because then I can attack. See, they have nothing else they can do, so I can just basically attack for free.
I'm in.
I'm going to double Mystic Shot. Actually, yeah, we'll do this. Double Mystic Shot there to kill that off.
Charge!
And then I specifically am going to do this to draw 2 cards. Which is also going to hit for a few. Ooh, that's a nice draw for us right there, because that's going to really mess with combat later. Yeah, cool. I'm good. Again, I am officially at the late game. Okay, I'm actually, that was why I was okay with it, because it was going to stun the weakest enemy. That was neither my, oh my gosh, I can heal for the win. That's gross. We're going to block here, I think, and block here.
You cannot escape.
Yeah, sure.
Master.
The body must thrive for the mind to be free.
So we're just going to heal ourselves while hitting the other. And at this point, we have enough spells this game to kill them. It's more just... It's more just sending the message of Yasuo is not welcome here. But yeah, no, this combo is actually really strong. I did not realize, probably because I haven't played it for a while. But if the meta is allowing you to make it far enough where you're going to be getting this combo off, there's really no stopping, if you've seen, because I've been able to draw really quickly. I've been able to, you know, I'm not running out of gas at all, so it kind of just makes sure that I am able to constantly keep playing. Which just is, you know, Ezreal going nuts with the copies, you know, you just keep compounding. Yep, there we go. So they're all diamond now, which is nice. Let's see where we are. So yeah, we're at 500. I think this is where it jumps to 1,000 right here. So that's also a really nice key jumping point. After that, I mean, it's nice to get to the end, but those key jumping points of XP make it worth it, because it just, you know, Ezreal going nuts with the copies, you know, you just keep compounding. Yep, there we go. So they're all diamond now, which is nice. So yeah, we're at 500. I think this is where it jumps to 1,000 right here. So that's also a really nice key jumping point. After that, I mean, it's nice to get to the end, but those key jumping points of XP make it worth it, because it just it just makes it more efficient for grinding the further you can go in this. And this is also obviously more efficient either way than just playing in the regular queue unless you're really going for ranked grinding. Ranked grinding I usually save for when I'm not when the Gauntlet isn't open, just because the XP return on a Gauntlet is much better than anything you can get from ranked overall right now. That's not great. I hate to replace the Karma, but it's just not good having that early game in your hand. You need more playability of your minions without being worried that they're gonna die. If we're playing against a Demacia, oh, it's a Fiora deck. Ugh. This is one that I've never really been able to crack because it constantly has the answers. For saving Fiora, because the whole idea is that the whole idea of a Fiora deck is to get Fiora to kill 4 minions, or not 4 minions. I keep saying minions in these things. Getting basically Fiora to kill 4 either allies of yours. Then she has Challenger, but the thing is they often will have it where you have barriers, you have things. You know. Now this might be able to deal with that. I'm hoping so. Just based on having the ability to kind of hit harder. I guess we're going to trade these, because I think that's where we are at this point. The reason I'm not playing this, by the way, is just I'd rather play this on a Fiora for a lot of damage later. I can Mystic Shot this. It's not a threat.
My shield is yours.
The Order rewards its faithful.
Intruders! Protect and strike.
You cannot escape.
Because this is just going to go back to a 1-2, so I'd rather block here. Unless they're going to give this barrier? No. I'm like, that would be a little crazy to give that barrier at that point. Now we're just going to pass. We're going to bank up 3 spell mana. Again, I'd rather save it for a Fiora later. To really try and hurt.
The world's a big place. Let's see all of it.
I will say I'm liking the arcade music that comes with this arcade one. I didn't even realize it was different here until a little bit ago. I do like it.
I don't miss.
So we're gonna do this. Do we want to do that? I don't think we do. I think we're okay with the stun actually. Because what it means is they're out of mana. And guess what happens when they're out of mana? Their Shen dies. Which is really going to hamper their Green Glade Caretaker. Wow. Yep, we got some recalls if we need it. We have our Karma now.
They would fall by my blade.
So I expect them to have things. I mean, we're probably just going to have them kill Ezreal here. I don't think there's a whole lot we can do except for like recalling it.
Trespass here. For the honor of Try me.
I think this is the best thing to do because this means that the Fiora needs to be replayed basically. See, this is still fine though because I guess it's not. So I thought it's that particular Fiora has to. So if you pull her up, yeah, cause see she goes back to 2. So that actually kind of resets things and allows me to do this, which is going to kind of clear the board a little bit, which is what I need. I need this game to slow down. Basically, that's the plan.
Breathe in, breathe out.
We're gonna go ahead. If they don't block, that's fine. We just get 2 life back and hit them for 2. Oh darn.
Always 2 steps ahead.
I'm just gonna keep recalling it, which is probably gonna piss them off, but
Strength in grace, beauty in the blade.
we're just gonna try to kill their Fiora. Now, they might have something to save it here. I don't think so. I couldn't think of a card that would cause it, so that's why I'm more willing to kind of put my head on the line there and try to make it where I get rid of it, because not only does that also give me another Dragonling, which is gonna be a good blocker.
You're covered.
I got ways to find me mushrooms.
Silent as death.
Face me.
They cannot hide.
I don't know if that still does lifesteal or not. But I think this makes the most sense still to block. We're gonna see.
I move as
Nope, it does actually negate it. Okay, that's good to know. I think playing this makes the most
All
sense.
the world within.
And then doing the mushrooms, because that's gonna get me a bunch of 2/1s next turn.
Oh, that's a harvest right there.
They might have another Fiora, which is why they maybe waited for me to play that. No, they didn't. Okay, fair enough.
Breathe in.
Let's get some 2/1s. I think my plan is Karma into Deny or Will. I mean, it doesn't really matter which one at this point.
Show them what we're made of.
They're not attacking this round, so I could just recall this, make them have to replay it next turn. It's definitely an option. Or I'm just gonna deny this.
Cease.
I think that's a good plan. Is that 2 spells that turn? I don't think so. No, it's just 1. But that levels up that Karma. So that's the plan. Because now we have Static Shock into Will, which I think is our best bet probably. Oh yeah, I forgot. I put Shrooms in their deck. That's actually going to start hurting them. Yeah, I think that's our best bet.
I will play my part.
So the problem is that they became 3s. So I think the best bet here is to block here
Excuse you.
and recall. Ooh. That's gonna turn into a stun. I don't want that. Let's do this first. Let's see what I can get.
Knowledge springs from many sources.
That's kind of nice, actually. Take 7. Yeah, let's do it.
Fight for the fallen!
What is gained when you return malevolence? My duty's done. Clear your head. Let your instincts speak.
Soldiers, to me! Grasping claws.
Hold back the darkness!
Skill and grace to tear your breath away. Raindrops. These woods protect their own.
I'm so good, I surprised myself.
Okay, let's get this combo online now.
Don't blink, or you'll miss me.
See what we can do. Double Mystic Shot for 8 damage.
Firing!
Double heal. For 4 damage. Yeah, I know. I feel bad on this because, like, I do want to build a Fiora deck or something like that in the future, but this isn't the right metaphor. There's too many ways to disrupt a Fiora right now, which feels weird because I hated Fiora. It was just an unbeatable deck for me, but I mean, it's basically at this point where it's just so hard to play. In a world where there's so much removal, so many kill spells being played, it's definitely a combo or spell-based meta at this point. It's you don't see a lot of the just big, let's buff up creatures and go. The only creatures you're generally seeing is aggro, so you're not seeing nearly as much of the kind of mid-range or big stompy decks. They can go. It's just there's so much removal. And usually Big Stompy needs to start with small creatures, and if you can't keep those, you're not going to get going. I've always wanted to actually, the deck I've always wanted to go with is the Elite deck. I always feel like that'd be fun, but the removal that currently exists just makes it where that's just not possible by any respects. So, the hope obviously is in the future maybe. So we got a Darius Vi deck. I don't see that very often. I can see where it happens though, because you can definitely, if you're lucky, use Vi to really get the nexus down.
I can do this.
Skill and grace to tear your breath away.
This is kind of where I'm okay trading into that again. They're not, which is funny to me because I'm just gonna attack for 3 then.
The dragon remembers.
And them trading here is actually really bad. Do I have deny up? Oh, that I do. Well, we're just gonna deny this then. Which is not something you expect to see on turn 3, but here we are, and they didn't block, so I'm fine with this.
I thought you were working the gold wing.
I thought you were it in Wilton.
Oh my gosh. Love it. Love the Cockney accent. Oh my gosh. It's great. It's so good. So I'm guessing they probably don't want to trade. Now the nice part what I can do is that I can just block and kill.
You act, but do not see.
I'm gonna block. I want to save as much mana. Get my Ezreal down.
Don't blink, or you'll miss me.
They might have removal for an Ezreal, and there's not a whole lot I can do about it if they do, but the hope is they wouldn't.
War Mason, reporting
Wow.
for duty.
Fair enough. That's an interesting choice, just knowing that I'm playing an Ezreal. I'm obviously having Mystic Shots in my deck. I'm gonna be able to get Mystic Shots constantly. It's an odd choice to do that, but
I'm in.
I mean, whatever works for them. Wow. That is something. Fair enough.
Time to move.
My first big mission.
You get rid of that thing, 'cause there's too much that can interact with that. And then I think I'm just gonna want to go ahead and do this to get the extra heal later, to get the nice Healy Dragonling. That's the technical term, obviously.
Breathe in, breathe out.
Got a nice deny. That's good to have.
Victory requires a sharp blade.
They're gonna attack something. What if I just stun that? That could be fun. Yeah, I think that's my plan. Stun it. I get a nice 3-2 out of it. That can block a lot of things on this board right now. I get the target, which is good for Ezreal. And I can heal. And I can trade with either of these right now, which is nice. And still keep actually this round. I still have my deny up, so if they try to pull any shenanigans... Ooh, they're actually not attacking. I'm actually okay with that. You know, I really don't mind. I think I'm just gonna play out a 3-2.
My heart longs for the poetry of battle.
You will not live long with that attitude.
For the glory of Noxus.
Move with purpose.
Within my grasp.
I'll do the trades now. So I'm gonna put out Karma, I have better stuff. Okay.
A misstep.
Another problem is we're gonna play out. Oh, I don't have enough mana, I should have denied that then. Crap. Well, wasn't paying attention, I didn't realize I had used up the mana.
Light the fuse.
I'll cut them apart. Your lesson begins.
So I'm taking 8 right now. I think the deny on here is good, because that's going to save me 2 damage. I'm going to trade here. And, oh jeez, I did it again. I do that way too often. There we go, that should be up. There we go, we'll put that there. Just ignore the odd spot there. Yeah, we're gonna go Karma, because I think we're gonna want to discard the 1 to draw 1, basically, here.
My family, my bloodkin.
Get a better card out. Yeah, Static Shock, that's a lot better for us right now, because we can get rid of that one. Now, we're not at the point of doubling next turn, and that's kind of where it's gonna get a little awkward. Ooh, that's actually really nice. They shouldn't have played that. So I'm kind of glad they did that to have some fun there. So I think we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna put Challenger, and we're gonna take out this thing. Because I don't like that. That causes a lot of issues. So this is just gonna deal 3 damage to that. I have no way to stop it. Okay. That hurts. Or this is going to hurt. So we're gonna do this, and we're gonna see what happens. 'Cause I can't kill anything really. So it doesn't make sense to hit anything, but I can stop something. Ah, you come in here. So I can stun the Vi at least, which I don't think saves me. And they know that.
You've done it this time.
We're gonna hope for a deny, maybe. This is the turning point. Whatever I draw here is gonna make a difference. Fair enough. I mean, they can get a recall. We'll see. Didn't get the card I needed. So they played it well. I also realized I'm leaning forward. I should have done. Oh, this must have fallen when Liliana came up, because there's no way. There we go. That's better. Okay, well. Can we make it further is the question. This'll. Let's see. Ah, this is bad. Let's just wipe it. Let's see what we can get. Okay, a lot of removal. We're playing the removal game against another spell casting. That's an interesting combo. I haven't seen the Jinx in this combo. You can see Ezreal Heim sometimes, but generally, oh, that's gonna be annoying because they're gonna get out on the attack.
No one's the wiser.
Yeah, I'll just kill that then. Playing Vesh's Alucard. Interesting. I hope they play something, because then I can actually Static Shock and get rid of this very annoying Saboteur.
They'll never see it coming. Boom.
So at this point, I mean, I still can do this. It doesn't hurt me to do that at this point. I mean, it's gonna save me 2 damage.
Damn it!
Might actually play that just to be able to trigger this the next turn or something.
I thought you'd never ask.
Actually, we're gonna go here. Because if they block this, this is gonna be really good for me. I'd rather go that route then. Oh great, they're shuffling something into their deck. Anything else? Do you have a Mystic Shot to kill us? Absolutely shocking.
Master.
It's a Mystic Shot, not a shock. So no, we're not playing Magic. That's a different game. This is gonna be rough.
One shot, all skill.
I think our best bet, honestly, is to take this. Which feels weird, but I want to be able to fill up my board, and the only way to do that is to get spells in my hand that I can play very easily. Because these two can come out during this then. I am very okay if they Mystic Shot this thing, because its purpose was not to live through this. Okay.
Firing.
How can I help?
Rain
Flump,
from a
flump.
cloudless sky.
Because basically we're getting ready for next turn where we can static shock the things that are sitting, which we're going to do. And then they either have to block with their Ezreal or they're going to take a bunch of damage. I'm also okay with this.
Charge.
Grasping
Gonna attack,
claws.
obviously. Do you want to block? Didn't think so. I think we are going to go ahead. I think we're going to... Ooh, actually, no, we don't want to do that. We want to play this first. We're going to get... We've already cast one spell.
Instinct is no substitute for planning.
I don't think we're recalling anything this game. Nice.
Breathe in, breathe out.
This combo I think will be nice for this turn.
Sounds dangerous. I'm in. Nailed it.
Silent as death.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna stop that. Because then they have to work extra hard to hit it.
I have my orders.
Seems fine. I don't see a problem with this.
Hey, good looking. Back at ya.
Anything else? So the problem is they're playing all of their cards right away. So I'm aware that they're going to run out of mana at some point here. Okay.
No way.
What is it? I've got another one.
Hey, good looking. Back at ya.
And attack, I think. I'm actually
Within my
kind of
grasp.
okay with any of these
Not
trades
all
here, right?
mean well.
Yeah. We're going to attack this way.
Timing is everything.
Because they're probably going to trade there.
You're between me and glory.
Okay.
Spring raindrops.
We're gonna try to get rid of theirs. So yeah, this is the plan.
Firing!
And I did, which is nice. And end the round.
What seems to be the problem? Where there is life, there is hope.
No way!
The dragon binds us. Night falls.
Happy to do whatever's needed.
Enough! I'll end this!
I think we're gonna recall this, because it's gonna force them to play it next one. Which means that they can't actually play any of the decimates they have, which is kind of the plan. Unfortunately, we don't have our karma, because they played that really well.
Excuse me?
You cannot escape. It's too late for you.
I fight with my spirit, not my fists.
Jinx stands for Jinx. Durr.
Interesting choice. They didn't just want to kill me outright. Well, either way, they had me, so didn't make a difference on that. But we got some extra experience from that. And there's our gauntlet, so we got that. I'm thinking, just at the time available here in the stream, we might just play some ranked, try to do some of that same craziness, but do it in a more controlled atmosphere than what we've got. Let's try to climb a little bit. That up a little bit. There we go. Did I update it? Yep, I did. Okay, it's just being slow on that. There we go. Okay, what do we got? This is not bad. I might just keep this. Unfortunately, yet again, we aren't attacking on 3, which is, I think, just now it just seems intentional. That's all. We're gonna throw this out.
Spirit gives to those who listen.
Keep up some spell magic.
We weren't expecting callers.
Well, it can't block, so might as well just go in and hit for 1. Wow, they have 4 different champions in this one. That's something. I think we're honestly just gonna throw out an Ezreal. Like, I'm not worried. I'm okay taking the 2 damage from here. I don't want the 4/3 coming out from here. So I'm okay. You can just hit me for 2. And I'm gonna pass.
It's not bragging if you could back it up.
So I just have a lot of removal for whatever else they might have. Gonna do that.
Firing.
Why? Well, if you're gonna play like that, I'm just gonna do this.
The dark beckons.
Oh, you must have something to attack with it for next turn, that's fine. Oh, that's... Ooh. I've been got.
No way.
That is quite bad. Because now they have a 5/5 for 3 with lifesteal. I think... I'm just gonna do this. I think that's the safest way to do it. Is just make it where it gets ephemeral back so it will die. Oh. And I have another spell to play, so let's just put another Eye of the Dragon from when we can play that many spells. And it'd be nice if they play. Yeah, they know not to play it again at this point, so I slowed them down a little bit, which is the nice part at least. We're definitely gonna throw this out.
You'd never ask.
Now we have some things that cannot block. There we go. Do you have it? No, you don't have another. You can't have another deny. Okay, that weird flex, but okay. I mean, that didn't change my attacks at all, so I'm fine with this. Still gonna do this.
Nailed it.
Now the nice part is decks that are generally looking to kill its own stuff is generally they're gonna wanna oh, that's gonna be a lot of damage. There's not really spells that we can do, so I think the best thing to do, honestly, is just to lay this down. They're not gonna kill it with grabbing it. And then we can just get some spells going. They're probably gonna grab the 2/2, and probably Ezreal. Oh, they're gonna grab it. That's fair. I have more of these, and I'm not getting much out of it, so I think it's probably best to just
Your lesson begins.
throw these to the wind.
The dragon binds us.
Just to save, because they are going hella aggro right now. See, they're fine with things dying, so I'm kind of okay with just my stuff dying here for a little bit. Okay, now next turn we're hoping to really go off on the spell stuff. There we go.
Watch and learn. Gotcha.
Now we're gonna take some damage just from their... Oh my gosh, that...
From every fallen, a new seed.
Charge!
Rain from a cloudless sky.
And we're gonna try and deal with their backline, basically. Now the nice part is I do want to play her because she's gonna give me the extra dragonling next turn. And that's gonna be some nice healing in terms of everything, unless they just kill it. Nope, they're gonna kill there. That's fair. I think they're setting up for quite the turn next round. And I'm just gonna pass, because I'm hoping to survive next round.
What is gained when we return malevolence?
So we have a lot to block with now. Again, it's going to be a little rough just because. Yeah, we have to do something about this. I'll get rid of this at least. And then they'll only have 2 of them.
Firing!
Let's just make it they don't have it after this turn. Actually, I think I'm dead. Possibly. Yep, I am definitely dead. This is the problem.
Spring does not pity winter.
You're between me and glory.
You act, but do not see.
I'd hope they have no way of doing direct damage, basically.
Fallen petal.
Come, the journey ahead is long.
My spirit is an unquenchable fire.
Breathe in, breathe out.
There's that heal spell. That's what I was looking for.
The body must thrive for the mind to be free.
Does death follow me, or peace?
Knowledge springs from many sources. Ionia.
What is gained when we return malevolence?
Didn't I have... Oh, I just used that, right.
There can be no justice, only revenge.
Jeeps. Come out tonight.
Oh, fresh soil. My saplings.
We'll bring peace to Ionia, whatever the cost.
Come, the journey ahead is long.
You shall have more to guide soon.
We burn, then kindle anew. Come to the light.
By force of will.
Can I do this? That's the question. Can I do this? Holy crap, I am holding on. So, let's from this. Let's see what we get.
Rest. Collect your thoughts.
We're gonna see if we can pull this out. We have 4 cards in the deck, which means we really hope that we haven't played all of our Ezreals and had them die at this point. Okay.
Insist on fighting when you could step aside.
You cannot tell the wind to change direction.
That's a really bad idea. So is drawing probably at this point, but I don't think we have a choice.
Cease.
Face me.
Feels like a biggin'.
Your ancestors await.
Put on me mask, secure me tail, start the day. Oh, that's a harvest right there.
Another day in paradise.
I think we win if we don't play any of our cards. We're fine with that hitting me. Gonna pass, and then I go next, and I think we still win. Holy crap, how did this get pulled out? And of course Ezreal's on the bottom of the deck, that's just not even cool. But yeah, there's no way they can get rid of all of us here. That's fine, I still win. Okay. I went through my whole deck, but oh my gosh. I'm in bronze. Like, it's not supposed to be that hard in bronze. But we made it through that, and hopefully that gets us some amazing point. Nope, it really doesn't at all. But definitely after a game like that, I think I'm ready to retire for the evening on that retired champion and all. So on that note, I'm gonna head off for the stream for tonight. Probably, maybe before this, but usually Thursdays are my next stream, so check me out around that point to see in case something comes up. I might not do it, but currently there's nothing on the horizon. If this is if you're watching the VOD, or you happen to be lurking out there, and feel free to check out our website, triadgamers.com, as well as our Instagram and Twitter accounts at triadgamers. That is GAYMERS. And feel free to come back us and check us out. I'll definitely be putting a highlights video up. So if you've watched through this, thank you, but you didn't have to. because there's a couple moments that just deserve the highlight reel. But other than that, I think we're all set for the evening. So have yourselves a wonderful evening. Be safe. Take care of yourself, and I will see you in the next stream.